There are sandstorms, snowstorms, thunderstorms, and even storms in a teacup. Some speak of perfect storms. The question is not actually how to survive a storm, but rather how are we going to emerge from the storm we are passing or have passed through. I remember one mother waiting outside intensive care hospital. Her child was dying. With only a couple of hours left, she stood by the door and told me, well, why my son was actually never mine. May he live peacefully if now is the time for him to go. This mother had some very solid anchor on board. In life, we all know storms are not the exception, they are the rule. Storms of all kinds, in our personal lives, in our families, towns, politics, churches, societies, economies, you name it. And our first reaction in a storm is, how are we going to survive? In the turbulence, we seek some solid, reliable ground where we can find our security, some strong anchor. Some people seek this security out there. Some seek it in heaven. Some seek it down here, in what the world has to offer. Some seek refuge in what seems familiar or simply more comfortably within reach. In this conference, I would like to invite anyone and everyone to stop for some time and take the time to courageously have a closer look at the storms of life, their hidden causes, and not to be afraid to face the destructive power. We seek to discover how what seems actually so destructive at times simply reveals itself as strongly and amazingly constructive. We shall seek to discover what is solid enough to deserve our trust. On what can we rely or count when the going gets really tough? We need to learn how to live each storm in such a way that we do come out of the ordeals of life better and stronger persons. We can discover how true it can be that at times, thanks to the very storms that seem hell-bent to destroy us, we have acquired some indeed precious and wonderful gifts. The conference will include presentations, reflections, interactive experiences, times of solitude and sharing, praying in a spirit of joyful fellowship and companionship. We shall taste how true it is that our ultimate and reliable anchor in fact has two main arms. The first arm is a deep connectedness with ourselves, with our inner life, inner selves, where there dwells a loving presence, making us so precious, so irreplaceable, and may I add, so indestructible. Second arm is just as deep a connectedness to others in a true celebration of togetherness in all its dimensions. This is the strongest anchor we can carry on our journey through any sea, rough or calm. Looking forward to meet you. Welcome.